settle in on your back. Take any shape you want to right now. I'm just gonna stay seated up for a few moments just to help you here. So just settle in, take any shape, and then just take a couple sighs here. Just breathe in deep and then let it go. And since you're at home and no one can hear you, maybe even make a little sound and just kind of let it go. Decompress from the day. Do as many of those as you need, and then once you are comfortable, start to deepen and lengthen your breath. Inhales and exhales matching one another. Maybe start to engage that Ujjayi pranayama. That slight narrowing in the back of the throat. And allow yourself to just come into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Connecting with your surroundings. Just allowing yourself to become more present with every passing exhale. And then start to scan over the body here, going from head to toe, toe to head. Check in with any areas that might be feeling a little bit more tight today, a little bit more ready to expand. Maybe areas that are a little sore from any activities you've been doing during the week. Be mindful of those areas as we start to move today. Our flow is going to take us into some familiar poses, but then just with a little option to do something that might engage you a little bit more. It might be an engagement of the core. It might be an engagement to go towards a bind, not necessarily a bind. Maybe a little bit deeper engagement to go into the pose a little bit deeper than you normally do. So just being aware of that, doing it with loving kindness. No woulds, coulds, or shoulds. And then start to settle in on an intention. As you start to think of what brought you to your mat, I'm going to read you a little quote from my book of happiness today. This one I found, it got drawn to me as I looked through. Take a breath, keep breathing, sit still, close your eyes. Sitting still, listen carefully. Listen to your breath in the silence. Just taking a few moments here, listening to your breath as you let that intention bubble up. Continue breathing. Really allow that intention to become clear in your mind's eye. And setting that intention with either a sigh of the breath or an om from your back. Taking your hands, placing one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly. Exhale fully here. Take a full inhale, belly rises, ribs and chest expand. And then letting that go. Staying here for a few more rounds of breath, allowing that to settle in. And then on your next inhale, start to bend the knees if they're not there already. Plant those feet on the floor. Exhale there. On your next inhale, reach those arms back behind your head. Interlink the fingers and then press the palms away from the top of your head toward the end of your mat. Lengthen through the sideways. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, make your feet as wide as your mat. So widen those knees. Going to take another inhale, lengthen through the spine. Keep lengthening through the spine. And then as you exhale, drop the knees to the left. Windshield wiper legs. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Inhale to center. Exhale, lengthen the legs out. Stretch yourself from head to toe. Unwind those hands. Reach through fingers, reach through toes. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, bring the hands back down by your side. Press into the mat. Exhale there. You can bend your knees if you need to, but then you're going to take your right leg, inhale, reach it up to the ceiling. So if you find this pulls a little bit too much on the low back, bend the left knee. And then just pause there. So just kind of tuning into the hip flexors, tuning into the quads, checking in with how they're feeling. Imagine pushing your foot up to the ceiling and then drawing your toes back toward your head. Take another breath there. And exhale. As you inhale, start to lower the leg toward the floor. Hover the heel. Exhale there, engage the glutes. Good, like you're pushing through that heel again. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draws that leg all the way back up. And as you exhale, bend that knee, place it to the floor. Good, taking the left leg up to the ceiling. So again, your right leg can be bent or straight, whatever's going to feel best to you today. And then imagine pushing that left heel up toward the ceiling. Engage that quadricep. Maybe the toe comes closer back toward your head, really engaging through the front of the thigh, those hip flexors. Exhale here. As you inhale, lower that left heel, hover it off the ground. Exhale there. Good, engage the glute. Take another inhale. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, draw the leg all the way back up. Exhale there. Good, another full inhale. And exhale, bend that knee to the floor. So again, you can do 2 legs, 1 leg, or bent legs. We're going to do both at the same time. So take both legs up to the ceiling on your inhale. Maybe even tuck those hands underneath your hips to support the low back. And then exhale, lower those heels any little bit. They don't have to go right down to the floor. Anywhere you start to feel that low back pull up, pause there. Push through the heels. Engage the glutes. Take another inhale here. Hold to exhale. On your inhale, lift both legs back up. Exhale, reach those arms up toward the ceiling. Take an inhale, reach those hands up toward the toes. Maybe you tickle those toes, if you can reach them. Good, take another inhale. And then as you exhale, bend the knees, hug them in, rock a little bit from side to side. Good, lay the head back, find a little happy baby, rock a little bit from side to side, just kind of massage through the low back. And then from here, take that left foot, drop it to the floor, take that right ankle, cross it over the left knee, find pigeon pose on your back. Take a few moments to rock around, find places that feel tight, and then pause there for a couple breaths. Experiment with pointing and flexing the feet. Notice that changes the stretch if that gets into a space and it feels a little bit more tight. Exhale fully. As you inhale, unwind those legs, come back to happy baby. Rock around a couple moments, see if you notice any difference on that right side. And then release that right foot down, take the left ankle over the right knee, finding that pigeon or that reclining figure 4 on your left side. And take any movements that you need to here to find a stretch or a place that feels like it needs to be stretched or engaged. And then pausing in there. Good, another full breath here. Exhale fully. As you inhale, unwind those legs, find happy baby again. Rocking it around. Maybe bring your hands to your shins or your calves and straighten those legs out as you're laying on your back, so you're in a wide leg on your back. And maybe start to curl those legs up overhead using a little bit of core and rocking back down, rolling up and back down and back up one more time. And then this time either roll to one side or cross those ankles, roll yourself all the way up to seated. And once you're up to seated, right shin in front of the left shin. Flex those feet and lengthen yourself forward. Get a little bit into those hips a little bit more. Lengthen the chest forward. Once you're pressing into the hands, send those sit bones back and press those heels away from one another. Engaging into those legs. Then take another inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Lengthen your chest toward that right thigh. Reach through that right hand and then drop the head any little bit. Press into those hands. Send that right hip away from you. So you're finding a nice little side stretch here. Big full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, bring your right hand to your right shoulder. Walk that left hand out so it's equal with your left shoulder. Take an inhale, open, lift that right elbow to the ceiling. And then exhale, draw that right elbow toward the left knee. Inhale, lift and open. If it feels better to hold behind the head, you can. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Good, one more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open, reach that top arm up. And then exhale, reach over to the left, find a side stretch. Press into that left hand, press down into the right sit bone. Good, take another inhale here. Exhale. Press into that left hand, inhale, brings those arms up. And as you exhale, cactus arms to the left. Right hand comes down to the left knee, left hand behind you, find a twist. Maybe even find a little bit of movement as you inhale, draw your chest and look forward. And as you exhale, press and rotate back. Inhale, draws the chest and chin forward. Exhale, opens the chest to the left. One more time, inhale. And exhale, hold. Press into the floor, lift the spine, big inhale. Maybe exhale, look over the back shoulder. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. As you exhale, lean back into the hands. Your thumbs are going to point forward, fingers point out, elbows drop together, lift the chest. Lean back into those hands. Lean so much into the hands that maybe your feet grow light. Your feet grow out in front, a little bit of baby Navasana, a little bit of support here. Take another inhale, maybe look up. And as you exhale, that left shin is going to come in front of the right. Take an inhale, reach those arms up. And as you exhale, bring the hands forward. Finding that forward fold here, ground out into the sit bones, lengthen out through those hands. Breathing into the back body here. Keep pressing heels away from one another. It's an active stretch, getting deeper into the hips. Exhale fully here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Draw that chest towards your right thigh, reach through the left hand, and then press into the hands and send that left hip away from you. Get a nice little side stretch on that left side. Keep actively pushing heels away from one another so legs are still active. Breath is deep. Exhale fully here. Inhale, lift and lengthen the chest. As you exhale, slide that left hand to your left shoulder to open the chest. Maybe hand comes to the back of the head. Walk that right hand out so it's equal with your hip. Take an inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round that elbow toward the bottom knee. Inhale, open.
Hey, Audrey, your video's off.
It is. What happened? I just looked up and went, hey, what happened? Give me let's see. There we go. Give me 2 seconds. All of a sudden it says my battery's low. I just had 80% and now it's 8%. Give me 2 seconds. Do those little uppy downies, I'll be back in a flat. I'm back. You needed a break already, right? Let's not let that happen again. All right. All right. Left shin is in front and we're reaching up. If you're not there, exhale, round. Inhale, open. Oh. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale, lean to the right. Good. Press down into that right hand. Roll the right shoulder under. Press into that left hip. Good. Another full inhale here. Exhale. Press into that right hand. Inhale, brings those arms up, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right thigh. Press down, lift up, take an inhale. Exhale, rotate. As you inhale, bring the chest, look forward. Exhale, rotate back. Inhale, brings it forward. Exhale, back. Good, one more time, inhale, forward. And exhale, rotate. Press into those hands, lift the chest. Maybe exhale, look all the way over the back shoulder. Inhale, brings those arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, bring those hands back behind you again. Maybe fingers point forward this time. Roll the shoulders back, bend the elbows, lift the chest. Lean back a little bit more. Maybe those feet hover. Maybe you start to reach those hands forward. Navasana, squeeze the knees together. Good breathing. Keep the inner feet together. Spread through the toes, split the knees, reach those arms through your legs. Bring the knees closer to your shoulders. Imagine doing Bakasana. Good, take another breath, shaking's good. And then as you exhale, cross the ankles, roll forward, find your hands and knees. Gonna take a couple rounds of cat-cow, inhale, lengthening, and exhale, rounding. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, round. Good, one more time here. Good, once you're done with that final round, come to a flat back, straighten those legs, and find downward facing dog. Take a few moments there, pedal the feet, shift the hips, check in. Maybe do a little hip shift from side to side, getting more into the side waist. Maybe just find some stillness, whatever is calling to your body here. 2 more breaths. Exhale fully. Gonna put a little bend into those knees. And as you inhale, walk your hands back toward your feet. Once your feet are firmly on the ground, relax the head. Give a little nod, yes. A little shake, no. Good, from here, hands to your knees or shins. Inhale, lengthen, nice long spine. Exhale, fold any little bit. Pressing into those legs again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to your hips. Bend the knees if you need to. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Lengthen the chest toward the top of your mat. And take another inhale there. Exhale. Press into the feet as you inhale. Lift the chest, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Mindfully make your way to the top of your mat. Have your blocks handy. We're going to go through a different style of our sun salutations today. So today we're going to be stepping forward for each round. So having the blocks there in case you need them at the beginning. Sometimes the floor feels far away. It's nice to have them. Ground down into those feet at the top of your mat. Close your eyes for a moment. Remind yourself of your intention. Exhale fully here. Allow the eyes to open. Inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, hands to floor. Step the left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, find cactus arms. Inhale, reaches those arms up. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, straightens the back leg. Exhale, steps you back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolls you forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Ground down through the toes, ground down through the palms, and then inhale, lift the shoulders, ground the toes, ground the hands. Locust pose, another inhale. As you exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, press back knees, hips to heels. Take an inhale, reach through those arms. Exhale, chest toward thighs. Inhale, shifts forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Step that foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reaches the arms. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, straighten the back leg. As you exhale, step the back leg forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Press into the legs. Inhale, sweeps the arms up. Exhale, refold. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms to the left. Take an inhale, reach through the arms. Exhale, right hand down, left arm sweeps overhead. Take an inhale there. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Inhale, straightens right leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, step the foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms to the right. Good, take an inhale, reach those arms forward and back. And then exhale, left hand down, right arm overhead. Take a big inhale there. Exhale, circles that right hand to the floor. Inhale, straightens the back leg. As you exhale, left foot steps forward to the front. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, refold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reaches those arms up. Exhale, hands to your hips, straighten the front leg, push into the heel. Take an inhale there. Exhale, hinge the hips. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, bend into the knee. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, cactus to the right. Inhale, reaches those arms front and back. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches overhead. Inhale there. Exhale, circles that right hand to the floor. Inhale, straightens the back leg. Exhale, steps it back, downward facing dog. Full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, shifts the weight forward, plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Ground down through the tops of the feet. Reach the arms back. Inhale, shoulders roll back, palms face one another. Exhale, ground into the feet. Good. Activate those legs. Take another inhale. Exhale, hover the feet. Inhale, feet down. Exhale, bend the elbows, hands by side. Inhale, tucks the toes. Exhale, press back knees or toes to downward facing dog. Big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, step it forward, back knee down, right knee is down. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reaches those arms up. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale. Take an inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, bends back into that left knee. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms to the left. Take an inhale, reach through those arms. Exhale, right hand to blocker floor, left arm reaches overhead. Big inhale there. Exhale, circle that hand to the floor. Inhale, straightens the back leg. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, one round of sun salutation A here. Inhale, reaches you up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, comes forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Ground the toes, hands stay by the side. Inhale, press into the hands. Exhale, draw the heart forward, elbows back, cobra. Take another inhale here. Exhale, ribs down, tuck the toes. Press back knees or toes on your exhale to downward facing dog. Full inhale there. Exhale. Another full inhale, press down and forward into the hands. Exhale, lift up through the low belly. Inhale, look toward your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or walk both feet forward. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, close your eyes for a moment, feel the heat. Feel the breath. Feel the body. We're gonna add in this first little part of about 5 poses. We're gonna do 1 breath, 1 pose. And then after that, we're gonna start to hold some poses and go a little bit deeper. Exhale, fully hands by your side. Good, as you inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, refold. As you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, find Utkatasana. Just for a breath, take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, comes forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Ground the toes, press in the hands. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back on your next exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step it forward. Back heel stays up. Inhale, sweeps those arms up, crescent. Big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open up front to back, warrior two. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that right leg. Exhale, extend the right sideways, come into Trikonasana. Take a full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bends into that front knee. Inhale, brings yourself back up, warrior two. Exhale there. Inhale, cartwheels those hands to the floor. Exhale, pause. As you inhale, plant the hands. Exhale, step it back, downward dog. Inhale, rolls forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, meeting up, downward facing dog. Full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, takes the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the foot forward. Back heel up. As you inhale, sweep those arms up, crescent. Good. Holding there, take a full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open up front to back, warrior two. Take a full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that left leg. Exhale, coming into Trikonasana. Hand down to shin blocker floor. Take a full inhale there. Open the chest. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bends into that left knee. As you inhale, come back up, warrior two. Exhale there. Inhale, cartwheels those hands to the floor. Exhale, pause. Inhale, plants the hands. Exhale, downward facing up. Full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, rolls you forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, meeting up, downward facing up. Full inhale. Exhale. Adding on. Inhale, takes the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the foot forward. Back heel is going to come down for Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Just those feet. Good. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that right leg. Exhale, find Trikonasana. Take a full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bends into that front knee. Inhale, brings you back, warrior two. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Left arm reaches overhead. Good. Utthita Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Good, we're gonna hold here for 5 breaths. Good, find the engagement of the body. If it feels okay, maybe that right hand starts to sneak down to the inside of the leg to the block or the floor. Maybe you're holding your ankle. Maybe arm reaches overhead, or maybe you find a half bind, bringing that left hand behind you. Maybe you find a full bind. 2 more breaths. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweeps that left arm up if it's not already. Exhale, looking down. Engage the core. Inhale, press yourself back up, warrior two. Exhale, I know that front thigh is burning. Good, as you inhale, straighten that right leg. As you exhale, take that left foot, step it out to the side as if you're gonna do warrior one again, but then really square the hips, coming into Parsvottanasana. Take an inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, lengthen forward. Hands can stay on hips. Maybe they interlink behind your back. Maybe they come down to block or floor. Both legs are straight. That left hip's drawing forward. Parsvottanasana. So you have options for your shoulders, your wrists, your arms, as much as you do your legs. Breathe into it. A couple more breaths here. Exhale fully. If you have a bind, release it. Inhale, lengthen, hands to knees or shin. Exhale. From here, you're going to take your left hand either to the block, the floor, maybe your shin. Take your right hand to your right hip. Draw that right hip back. Scissor those inner thighs together. Rotate to the right. And then maybe take that right arm to the ceiling. Revolve Trikonasana. Pavrita Trikonasana. Good. Scissor those legs together. Engage those legs. Find length through the top of your head. Send that right hip back. Another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, right hand to right hip. Exhale, rotate chest to floor. As you inhale, lengthen forward, both hands to block or floor. Exhale, bends into that right knee, extend the left leg nice and long back, low lunge, and then drop that left knee. As you inhale, sweep those arms up. A little low lunge here, Anjaneyasana. Breathing into it. And I'm just going to turn around so you can see where we're going on this side so I can look at you. And breathing here. Another full breath. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, rotate to the right. Good, and just exhale, hold. So no twisting down, no holding. You're just twisting, drawing that right shoulder back. Pressing that left elbow forward. Press the palms together. Gonna take another inhale. And then as you exhale, left elbow to the top of that right thigh. Gonna drop in through the belly, lengthen through the top of the head. If it feels okay, maybe that back leg straightens. Maybe you stay here. Wherever you are, shift the weight slightly forward. Good, take deep breaths. Good, another full inhale. If your back knee is lifted, exhale, lower it. Keep pressing down into that left elbow. Take your right hand, reach it back to the back of your mat. Rotate your your thumb down, and then bring that hand to your low back. Maybe find your left hip. Good, continue to breathe. Maybe that right hand presses down on top of that left hip, and you lift the chest and find a deeper twist. But maybe, if it's there for you, maybe you can take that left hand and find the right hand. Maybe not, it's a deep, deep twist. Keep breathing. Good, one more full breath. Exhale. Take that right arm, reach it to the back of your mat. Inhale. As you exhale, circle it overhead. Bring both hands down to the front foot. Ha. As you inhale, straighten that front leg. Give a little release to that back hip. Draw the toes back. Find the hamstring. Couple breaths here. Breathing into it. We're going to continue working that right hip a little bit. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bends you into that right knee. Straighten the back leg. Shift the weight slightly forward and then stand on that right leg. Yes, we're still working the right leg. Good. Draw that left hip down. Push the left hip back, lift the chest, and then forward fold. Standing splits. Maybe hands to floor, maybe hands to your leg for a little bit of balance, but keep lifting that back leg. Draw that right hip in, low belly up. Another full inhale here. Exhale. Get a little break from standing. As you inhale, start to bend that left knee. Exhale, draw that left knee to the outside of the right ankle. So your left thigh is down. If you can, sit all the way to the floor. If not, grab a pillow, a block, or a bolster. Sit down on that. So you're kind of in seated spiral twist. Rotate to the right. Hug that right knee in. It's kind of like, how did I get here? I was just standing. Enjoy the break. Enjoy the twist. If you can go deeper, right hand behind you, left elbow comes over the right knee for a little deeper twist. Breathing into it. Two more breaths. Another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, unwind. Go to the opposite side. So right elbow into the right knee, left hand back behind you. If you're sitting on something, can't reach the floor, hand into the low back. Find a little open twist. Resist the right elbow and knee. Don't let that right knee get pushed around. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale comes back to center. As you exhale, we're going to go into Gomukhasana. So maybe that's possible for you. Maybe you stay up on the block and that right knee comes over the left. If that's not possible, take that left leg out straight. So Gomukhasana. You can sit up on a blanket or a bolster if that helps. And then just pause there. Flex through the feet. Push the knees toward one another. So squeeze your inner thighs. And just enjoy the length you get here. Couple more breaths. And then if it feels good, maybe start to lengthen forward. As you lengthen forward, your hips are going to want to lift off the floor. Bring your hands forward, press into the hands to send those hips back. Again, keep drawing knees toward one another. Maybe your head's near your knee. You can rest your knee and head upon one another. Full inhale here. Exhale. As you inhale, lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, I'm just going to turn back the way I was. You're going to kind of roll yourself forward. So your left knee's on the ground. Then your right knee's on the ground. You're going to extend your left leg back. Find yourself in pigeon pose on that right leg. Wiggle that left leg back. And then lift the chest. Press down and forward. Lift the heart. So we're really targeting those hips today. Breathe here. Two more breaths. And then lengthen out. Walk it out. Send those hips back. Lengthen that left toe back. And then press down equally into the mat with both legs. Especially let that left hip grow heavy. It's easy for the right hip to grow heavy, but let that left hip grow heavy as well. Exhale fully here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, brings those hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toe. Press it back, downward dog. Nice full inhale here. Exhale. Your choice, either stay in downward dog, maybe child's pose, or inhale, roll forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Exhale, meeting up, downward facing up. Nice full inhale. Exhale. Left side, inhale, takes the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, step that foot forward. Good, back heel comes down for warrior one. And then inhale, sweeps those arms up. Good, exhale there. Take an inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Good, take a nice full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that left leg. Exhale, extend the sideways spine, Trikonasana. Press down, reach up, take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bend you into that left knee. On your next inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, warrior two. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale, hands to your hips as you step that right foot up and in to come into Parsvottanasana, so square the hips. Take an inhale, press into the feet, lift the chest, straighten the legs. Exhale, lengthen forward. So you have options here. Hands can stay at hips, interlink hands behind back, interlink elbows, hands to floor or block. Wherever you are, take that right hip, draw it forward. Press into the soles of the feet. Lengthen the chest forward. Good, I forgot a pose. Oh no. We're gonna have to go backwards a little bit. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, bend back into that left knee. Wiggle that right foot back and drop the heel. Come to that warrior two stance again. Ta-da. Sorry, take an inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right thigh. Take that top arm up to the ceiling. Find your foundation here. And then decide if this feels good for you today. You stay here. Maybe that hand comes down to the block or floor, or you grab your left ankle on the inside. Maybe top arm reaches overhead. Maybe you find a bind or even a half bind. And breathe. Good, 2 more breaths here. Exhale fully. Inhale, sweeps that right arm up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, looking down. As you exhale, circle that right hand all the way down to the floor. Square the hips. Let that right knee drop. And so right knee's down, left foot's forward. Sweep those arms up, Anjaneyasana. Sweeping them up. Pausing there for a moment. Lift and lengthen. Draw in through that low belly. Good. Full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, hands come to heart. As you exhale, rotate to the left. Keep your chest lifted. Good. Hands to heart. Draw that left shoulder back. Send the right elbow forward. Use the core to rotate. Can you press into the palms to lift the elbows a little bit more? Good, 1 more full inhale. And then as you exhale, right elbow to that left knee. Press those palms together, lift the chest, lengthen the top of the head. Maybe back leg powers up, straightening it. Or maybe you just press into the back foot and lean the weight forward. Continue to breathe. Another full breath here. Exhale. Inhale, take that back knee to the floor if it's up. Exhale, look down for balance. Good, and then as you inhale, you're gonna take that left arm, reach it to the back of your mat. Rotate the thumb down, and then find the back of the hand either to the low back or to the right hip. Maybe that right hand wraps around the left thigh, and you lift the chest and you rotate a little deeper. Breathing. Use that leverage of elbow on knee. Gaze can look up, forward, down, whatever you need for balance. Good, another full breath here. Exhale. Inhale, unbinds that left arm, reach it all the way up. And exhale, circle both hands down to the floor. Pause there in a little lunge. Then take an inhale. And then as you exhale, straighten that front leg. Good, draw the toes back, pause. Breathing into it. Maybe rock the foot till you find a spot that's tight and then hold there. That heel's drawing back to you, your heart's lengthening to your toes. Exhale fully. A little bit more work on that left hip. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Plant the hands on blocks or floor. Inhale, straighten the back leg. And then exhale, stand on that left leg, lift the right leg. Good, lengthen the chest forward. Lift up through that right heel, and then right hip drops down, left hip draws in. Imagine sending your right heel back as the top of your head lengthens toward the floor. Couple more deep breaths. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, start to bend into that right knee. Bend into the left knee. Bring the right knee to the outside of the left foot. And then start to sit the hips back, coming into a seated twist. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Use anything you need to sit on. And then exhale, rotate toward the left. Finding that twist. Good. Hugging the knee in to begin. Just find an easy twist. We'll be here for a while. Breathing. And then if it feels okay, maybe start to lean into that left hand. Bring the right elbow over the left knee for a deeper twist. Right hand lifts to your chest, and then press into that left hand. Finding length in the spine on your inhales, and then on your exhales, using that leverage of arm and leg to twist through the upper back. Two more full breaths here. Exhale fully here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, unwind, find a counter twist. So right hand behind you, left elbow, left knee. Press down, lift the chest, and draw those shoulders back. Resist left elbow and left knee against one another. So don't let that left knee get pushed around. Two more breaths here. Exhale fully. Inhale comes back to center. Exhale into that Gomukhasana. So if that left knee can stack on top of the right, great. If not, take that right leg out so the knees can stack. Maybe you sit up on something. Take a big inhale here, sit up tall. Holding here. So you're pressing down to lift up. Knees press toward one another. So if you have that extended leg, that right leg extended, you get a little bonus hamstring and calf stretch. Squeeze inner thighs together. Press down into the feet. Good, take one more breath here. Exhale. As you inhale, start to lengthen forward. Keep pressing knees toward one another. Exhale, fold any little bit. Let that upper back round if you need, but lengthen the chest forward. Maybe head and knee connect. Maybe your head just dangles. Keep everything active on the bottom. Just because we're using our back body now doesn't mean that we let our legs go easy. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale back to center. Rolling yourself forward, drawing that left and right knee down. And then from here, left knee is going to draw down, your right leg's going to extend back. Plant the hands, find pigeon pose, adjust the legs, walk your hips back, and then pause upright for a moment. So again, finding a little bit more work in that left hip, rotating it out, press into the floor and lift the chest. Couple more breaths here. One more full inhale. And then as you exhale, start to send the hips back, start to lengthen the chest forward. And then pausing there, ground down through the top of the back foot, and then press both legs equally into the floor. Make it an active stretch. Try to relax the upper body, but keep that lower body engaged as you deepen your breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck your back toe, press it back, downward dog. And then again, you have choices here. You can do downward facing dog, you can do child's pose or vinyasa. Inhale, roll forward if you're doing a vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, bring the knees to the floor. Exhale, bring the elbows to the floor. So a little dolphin work. If that's not going to be something you want to work on as dolphin, then you can come into puppy pose, which is going to take the arms out forward and let the chest drop. So working on a chest opener rather than a strengthener. If you're working on dolphin with me, press down into the pinky edges of your hands. Imagine you're squeezing a block or truly squeeze a block between your hands. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips, find dolphin. Good, press down and forward into those elbows, press into the pinkies, squeeze the palms toward one another without moving the hands. Good, relax the head. Good, bend the knees as much as you need to take the hamstrings out of it. Continue to breathe. Good, as you inhale, bring your right heel to your bum. As you exhale, pull your knee to your chest, make yourself in a tiny little ball. Good, keep pressing down into those arms. Good, either stay here or take that heel and straighten the leg, push the heel toward the ceiling. Good, big inhale. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest, heel to bum. Inhale, brings that right foot down. Exhale, knees wide, hips to heels, child's pose. Extend those arms out, relax the head. So as you notice, we only did one leg, so we have to do the other side. Inhale, shifts forward. Exhale, round down into those elbows. Press down into the pinky edges, and then tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good, find that dolphin pose. Take the hamstrings out of it by bending the knees. Press down into the elbows, press and squeeze those palms together without moving them. And then inhale, takes that left heel to your bum. Exhale, draw your knee to your chest, any little bit. Good, hold here, or on your next inhale, straighten that leg up to the ceiling any little bit. Good, take an inhale. Exhale, draw knee to chest, heel to bum. Inhale, foot to floor. Exhale, knees down, hips to heels, child's pose. Relax the arms can come all the way back toward your feet. Rest your head on the floor, let those arms relax. So you have a couple options here for this next one. You can just hold dolphin pose, or you can add on and do a little dolphin push-up, so a little shoulder strengthener. Your choice, your practice. Inhale, brings those hands forward. Exhale, bring the elbows to the ground, lift the hips. So you have a couple options. You can walk your hips back. You're going to press your palms together, press into the pinkies, press into the forearms. And you can stay on your knees and you can inhale, shift forward, chin over elbow or over thumbs, and then exhale, press back. Or you straighten those legs, lift the hips like dolphin, inhale, shift forward, chin over thumbs, exhale, press back. So knees or toes, or you just hold dolphin. Inhale comes forward, exhale, press back. We have two more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come forward, hold, press into the palms, press into the floor. Exhale, press back. Good, inhale, walk those feet in. So if your knees are bent, lift those hips, dolphin, relax the head. Give it a little shake, yes, I am strong. And then exhale, draw the knees down, hips to heels, child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Really let the upper back relax. Finding your breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, shifts the weight forward, hands, knees. Exhale, shift those heels to one side and lower the hips. Extend those legs out. We made it to the floor. Sitting up nice and tall. Get the flesh out of the way of those sit bones. Flex through the feet. You might even need to bend the knees to tilt the pelvis forward. And then just pause there. Good, taking that right arm, bring it across your chest, grab onto your right above your elbow on that forearm, and draw that right shoulder back toward you. So reach through the right fingers, so getting a stretch across the shoulders, but still lift up through the chest. And then switch sides, grab onto that left shin, left forearm, and draw the arm across your chest. And then extend that left hand away from you, getting into the shoulder. Good, and then inhale, bring those hands back behind you. Thumbs are gonna point forward, plant the hands, roll the shoulders back, press into those hands, lift the chest. Good, take another inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, come up onto the fingertips, and then exhale, start to lengthen the chest forward, get into those hamstrings. Good, lengthen or bend the knees as much as you need, press into the heels, keep pressing into those fingertips, and then let your upper back kind of round, but keep your shoulders away from your ears, and then extend the top of your head toward your feet. So we're feeling a nice stretch through the low back, into those hamstrings, maybe even into the calves. One more full breath here. As you inhale, lift and lengthen, draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Exhale, maybe start to walk those hands forward, maybe to your knees, your shins, maybe you reach your toes. And then draw the heart forward, press into the heels, and lengthen the belly toward your thighs more. Good, nice full breaths here. And now let that upper body slightly round, but keep lengthening the top of your head toward your feet. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walks the hands back. Good, so this next one, we're gonna bend one leg back at a time, kind of get into the tops of our quadriceps. So you might feel like you're rolling over to one side. So if you have a pillow or a blanket or a towel, that comes in handy to roll under that hip. So you're gonna take you're gonna roll a bit to the left, draw that right foot back, and then roll the calf out of the way so you can sit back. So again, from this side, I'm gonna roll a little bit, pull it back, roll my calf out, and then sit down. And you might be listing over this way because you have more mass, maybe you're a little bit less flexible. You're gonna just then lift those hips, slide a blanket underneath that left hip, and sit back down so you're equal. Equal R. Good. And then maybe this is your pose right now, right? So you're here. Maybe you start to lean back, right? So press down into that right foot, roll the shoulders back, keep lifting the chest. I'm gonna roll over this way. Good. And then if it still feels good, maybe you start to roll back to your elbows. From here now, you're gonna lift up your hips, lengthen tailbone toward your knees, and then imagine squeezing your knees toward one another. They don't have to go toward one another, but you're just intending them to get this nice stretch across the top of the thigh. If you're comfortable enough and that right knee can stay on the ground, maybe you lay all the way back on the floor. So it just depends on how open this area is. If you start to pitch in the low back and the low back starts to lift, maybe you've gone a little far. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Slowly start to come back up to the hands. As you come back up to the hands, press into the hands, lengthen tailbone to the floor. Sit up nice and tall, take an inhale. And then exhale, roll to the left. Take that right leg out, pause there. So if you have the padding underneath you on one side, you're probably going to need it on the other. So I usually just like to slide it over to my opposite sit bone to start with, and then roll over to your right. Draw that left knee back, give a little pinch to the calf to get it out of the way, and then press into the left foot. And just see if you can sit equal enough. Notice how this feels. Adjust as you need. And then if it's okay, start to walk back. Good, as you start to walk back, 1, 2, if you can get down to your elbows, that's a good time to press into those elbows, lift the hips, lengthen that tailbone toward your knee, and now draw those knees toward one another. Press into the left foot, lift the chest. Maybe you recline more if it feels okay. If it feels too tight or pinchy in the back or in the knee, come back to the elbows. Three more full breaths here. Exhale fully here. Slowly start to come back to the elbows and then back to the hands. Once you're on the hands, press the hands, lengthen tailbone to the floor. Lift the chest, sit up tall, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, roll over to the right. Bring that left leg out. Take out any padding underneath you. Pause there for a moment. And then just kind of pausing here, notice if you feel like you need any other stretch while you're still seated upright. Maybe it's a wide leg fold, maybe it's Baddha Konasana, maybe it's just a 2-leg forward fold again. So take another moment to do a pose that's going to feel best to you in your body before we recline. The next motion will be a reclining position. Just take about 3 more breaths in any position that feels good. We've really worked our hips in a lot of different directions today. One more full inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift and lengthen, coming out of whatever pose you're in. Exhale to center, extending those legs out. Draw the hips toward the heels, and then slowly lower yourself down to the ground. One little bridge pose, press down into those heels, lengthen those hands to your feet. Inhale, lifts the hips. Exhale, pause. Good, press into the hands, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. Send shins forward, draw heels back. Lift the chin slightly to the ceiling. 2 more full breaths. Exhale fully. Inhale, unwinds those shoulders. Exhale, hips to the floor. Draw those knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze. And then from here, without shifting the hips today, take your knees, drop them over to the left. Keep them as close as you can to your body, drop them to the left. Keep that right shoulder heavy. Good, and then squeeze the knees, squeeze the ankles, press that left hand into the top thigh, and then lengthen your tailbone toward your heels. Right shoulder drops down. Maybe you look over that right shoulder. Exhale fully. Inhale, draws those knees back up to your chest. Exhale, squeeze them in. And then keep those knees nice and close to your chest. Inhale, start to drop the knees to the right. Squeeze ankles, squeeze knees. Let them drop down. Press that right hand on top of the left thigh. Let the left shoulder be heavy. And then tailbone lengthens toward your heels. So scoop that low belly in. Breathing into the twist. Exhale fully here. Inhale, draws those knees up. Exhale, hugs them in, round the spine. Inhale, head down. Exhale, legs open, happy baby. Notice how this happy baby feels compared to the first one we did earlier at the beginning of class. And then taking those legs, give them a little shake up to the ceiling. And then slowly release the feet to the floor. Use any padding you need to support yourself. Maybe cover your eyes, cover your body. Extend the legs out, turn the palms up. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Lifting the chin ever so slightly. Getting any little wiggles you need to out of the body to allow you to rest comfortably. And then wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. Take a nice full inhale into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Hold on to that breath for a moment. Let all the goodness and energy seep into the body. And then with a sigh out, let go of any stress, any tension, anything that's not serving you today. Let it go. Let your body and mind surrender into relaxation, into stillness. I'll bring us out of 3 bells. I'll bring us out of Shavasana with 3 bells. Taking rest now. if this is feeling good right now, please feel free to stay there as long as you need to. Ignore my words and drift off. If you're at that limit, start to deepen your breath and bring some awareness into the body by wiggling the fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, reach your arms back behind your head, slide your feet together, give yourself a long stretch from toes to fingers. And then slowly bend the knees, maybe windshield wiper those legs or hug the knees into the chest, whatever is going to feel best today. When you're ready, use your arm as a pillow, roll over to your favorite side, pause there for a moment. Checking in mentally, physically, acknowledging the shifts from the practice. And then when you're ready, pressing yourself up, and all the way up to seated. As you've come to a seated position, if your eyes have opened, allow them to close. And bring your hands to your heart center. Allow yourself to come into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Connecting with that intention again that you set for your practice. Allowing the strength, the energy, and the breath of this practice help you with that intention as you transition off your mat into your evening ahead. Knowing the strength of that breath is always there to help you whenever you need it most. We'll seal this practice in with one final om or a sigh of the breath. Exhale fully. Full inhale here. Bow your head slightly. Taking a moment, think of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for. And holding on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for your efforts and your energy today. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, or some sunblock. Thanks for being here.